مرحبا يا رمضان مرحبا يا رمضان مرحبا مرحبا يا رمضان.
It is another opportunity to renew our intention in this glorious month of Ramadan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. You're welcome to Ramadan Kareem on TVC Communications. I am Rukoya Giwa, and of course with me is the director of the Arabic Village Ikosi Ketu, Lagos, Ustaz Imran Rufai. Ustaz, it's the D-Day. The big day is finally here. The second edition of the TVC Communications annual Ramadan lecture is holding today. Alhamdulillah. Rabbil Alameen, and I'm sure it's going to be mind-blowing, and we have so many important personalities who will be attending the event and also speaking at the events, like the National Missioner and Saradin Society of Nigeria, and so many other people will be speaking at the event. We have Sheikh Tajuddin Muhammad Rabiu Enyolong, we have Sheikh Tawhid Al-Iyamoye Tausat, and Sheikh Sulaiman Adeyemi Yusuf Adewuyi, that's the Mudir Ibadullah Islamic Society. We have so many people who will be attending this event. I am looking forward to the event, and it's happening live today at the TVC premises, One Continental Way of CMD Road, Ikosi, Ketu, Lagos.
I can remember last time it was filled with nasheed, Quran recitation, lectures, and comment from different dignitaries at the program. I hope this year's edition will be, much more mind-blowing, inshallah.
It will be superb, inshallah, and it starts 10 a.m. So we're hoping to see you right here at the TVC Communications premises, One Continental Way off CMD Road, Ikosi, Ketu, Lagos. On the show this morning, we have Quran recitation, we have Islamic musicals, we also have the discussion around the tenets of Islam, and not to forget, we have gift items for you to win, and that will be coming up on the Ramadan quiz segment, where we evaluate your knowledge of the deen. We have gift items called TVC Communications, we have the caps for the brothers, we have the hijabs for the sisters, called TVC Communications, we have the scarves for the sisters, called TVC Communications. We also have the prayer book for the brothers and sisters, of course, Qadsi and Saradin Society. And we also have this, the Roman transliteration of the Holy Quran, Qadsi and Saradin Mission, Lagos State Council. And not to forget also, we have this, the kaftan for the brothers, Qadsi TVC Communications, and copies of the Quran, Qadsi and Saradin Mission, Lagos State Council. And we also have the abaya for the sisters, Qadsi TVC Communications. And also, it's an opportunity for you to make people happy this month of Ramadan. We hope you contribute to this segment by bringing your gift items to One Continental Way of CMD Road, Ikosi, Ketu, Lagos. And after that, we have lots of tafsirs from different Islamic organizations. There is no reason why you be slacking this month of Ramadan. It's the time to go up, stand up, and get those ibadah done. May Allah make it easy. Now let's listen to the words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and ponder over them. May Allah make it easy for every one of us. Ameen. It is happening live today right here at the TVC Communications premises. It's the second edition of TVC Communications annual Ramadan lecture. We hope that you'll be there from 10 a.m. till about 2 p.m. And the focus of this lecture, which is today's lecture, by the way, is how Islam can help in curbing global insecurity in Nigeria, particularly, and position of Islam on the Yahoo Plus trend in Nigeria. That's what we'll be discussing this morning during the annual Ramadan lecture. It's going to be fun-filled, it's going to be entertaining, it's going to be enlightening, and of course, inspiring. Ustaz, I am looking forward to it.
It brings to my mind the crowd I saw last year, and it was so interesting to find them paying serious attention to the end of the program. They came so early, they filled the seats, and TVC Communication had to get more seats. And even the tents were not enough. People were staying here and there to make sure they have a glimpse of what was going on there on the platform. It's a memory to remember. And
we hope we see times two of that crowd today,
Inshallah,
because we're ready for them today,
Inshallah.
Inshallah. Inshallah. And then we listen to the recitation of Surah Al-Yasin there, and it's popularly known as the heart of the Quran. And one thing that struck me about that surah is the story of the man who accepted Islam when every other person did not. Only one man stood his ground and said he believes. That is just to show us that because everybody does that, something doesn't make it right. Sometimes we need to reflect and think, okay, what exactly is the right thing? And do that. And as Muslims, that's what we've been enjoying to do. Don't just follow the crowd. Oh, because they said they do this, let me do it. Do your research, find out what is right and do it. May Almighty Allah make it easy. Now let's warm our hearts with some Islamic musicals. Stay with us.
مرحبا يا رمضان مرحبا مرحبا يا رمضان.
May the peace and blessings of Allah be on Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It's still Ramadan Kareem on TVC Communications, and don't forget it is going down live today right here at the TVC Communications premises. The second edition of the TVC Communications annual Ramadan lecture is happening today, and you are invited, and we have special people who will be talking at the lecture. We have the National Missioner and Saradin Society of Nigeria, Sheikh Abdurrahman Ahmed. We also have Sheikh Tajuddin Muhammad Rabiu Enyolong. We have Sheikh Tawhid Al-Iyamoye Tausat, and also Sheikh Sulaiman Adeyemi Yusuf Adewuye. That's the Mudir Ibadullah Islamic Center. They will be at the event. And also we have Deputy Governor of Lagos State, the chairpersons. We have the Deputy Governor of the Lagos State, that's Alhaja Idiat Oluroti Adebule. And we also have the Speaker, Lagos State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Mudashir Obasa will also be at this event, so you can't just afford to miss it. Well, now we are on the Ramadan Talk segment. Yesterday we started a serial on marital rights where we examined the rights of the husband. So today we'll be looking at the other half, which is the rights of the wife. Now, Ustaz, so now let's go to the basics of it all. Let's go now to the root. In choosing a wife in Islam, what are the criteria to follow?
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salam ala Rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in wa ba'd. Alhamdulillah. In choosing a wife, because it is expected, like we built it yesterday, that getting married is an act that is sanctioned by Allah, and is sometimes can be very obligatory or compulsory on you depending on your circumstance. Therefore, choosing a wife takes a very important position in the success of the marriage. The choice of your wife, the choice of your husband takes a very deep effect on the unborn children, even before they are coming to this world. Therefore, it beholds the husband or the wife to be to open her eyes, to open his eyes, to make sure it doesn't pick wrong. And to do that, there are not less than 9 things you should look out for.
Okay.
2 out of these 9 are germane. They are very important. In fact, without the others, you still stand strong. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in Hadith 4802 in Sahih Bukhari had told us that tunkahul mar'ah the arba. People do marry for 4 things. Their intention for marrying is based on 4 things. He made the research, okay, and he made the reference or conclusion on his research. He made the observation on what is going on around in his community, and he observed that people marry for 4 things. Lijamaliha, the first is for the beauty. Walimaliha, for our wealth. Walihasabiha, for our background. Walidiniha, and for our religion. Out of these 4, the Prophet wanted to advise us which one should take the first position before others will follow. He now said, Fadhfar bidhati din, hold fast onto the one with religion. Taribat yadak, you will not be disgraced. You will not be disappointed. You will not lose. There's a high tendency of you losing in the remaining 3, the beauty, because you soon get old and wrinkles will come. She only needs 40,000 naira pancake to make it stand. A background, you know, it can change. Something can change her background, and she becomes another person. Number 3 is wealth. She can lose her wealth. Maybe she goes to China to buy something and it goes into the river like that. She can have stroke or BP. the wealth has gone. But something will always remain, and that is the one with religion, the one that knows Allah. It's a solid foundation. Far bidhati din. Hold on to her. Glue to him, the one that has religion. Taribat yadak. The second one is character. The first one is religion. The second one out of the 9 is character, morals. Abu Aswad ad-Duali used to advise his children that لَقَدْ أَحْسَنْتُ إِلَيْكُمْ قَبْلَ أَن تُولَدُوا. Oh, my children, I've done well to you before before giving back to you. وَأَحْسَنْتُ إِلَيْكُمْ بَعْدَ أَن وُلِدتُّمْ. I did well to you after giving back to you as well, before and after. They were surprised. Daddy, what good have you done to us before giving back to us? We have seen the one you have done to us when you gave back to us. We are growing up, you sent us to school, this and that, you are feeding us fine, but we don't know the thing you have done to us before giving back to us. And he responded while smiling in a book titled Adabul Mufrad. He said, لَقَدْ اخْتَرْتُ لَكُمْ. I chose for you umman, a mother, that fadlin wa deen, a mother with virtue, with character and religion. So from there, scholars have picked that the moral character should go pari passu with the deen, with religiosity. Then the next one is al-mal, wealth. If she has money, fine for you. You can build an empire of business together. You can contribute. You can advise her as an expert in that field, or she's an expert in the field. You can contribute your wealth of knowledge if you don't have the fund. You can team up. I have a friend right now whose wife is very good at business. She can travel anywhere and bring things that will benefit humanity. And the husband has joined in the business, contributing his quarter intelligence to make her grow better. She can marry because of that. The next one is al-hasab, a background. Is she coming from a good home? Because at times the good home can transcend to the unborn children. You know, potentially. That's why the Prophet said, "Takhayyaru linutafikum." Be choosy, be selective, be scrupulous in where you want to put your sperm, or where you want to receive the sperm that will become a baby. Takhayyaru linutafikum. فَإِنَّ الْإِرْقَ دَسَّاسِ. In another narration, فَإِنَّ الْإِرْقَ نَزَّعَ. Because the sperm will take the shape of where it is placed. It will pick, and this is ordinary biology. Or you can go into the study of DNA. You can see the chromosome, this and that, and the likes. It can take up effect. The gene, everything can affect the child. So the next one, according to the scholar, is what we call al-abkar. It is preferred that you marry somebody that is omogi, that has not known a man before.
Okay.
Because the Prophet said, oh, choose omogi, choose the one that has not known a man before. Because she has anabul qawl. She is polite in her speech. Because she has not tasted a man before. She will be very careful in her action and speech. But the one that has married before, she has experience. She will tell you, Kilo Feshe, I know.
But Ustaz, does that mean that a Muslim man can't marry a woman who is not a virgin?
She can marry for reasons beyond his control. For example, in the life of the Prophet, there was a man who married somebody that is called Abileko, that is a person that has tasted the man before, has married before. And the Prophet asked him, why did you go for a young girl that has not known any man? He said, my father died and left with me girls. I'm a man. I don't know how to handle girls when they start their monthly period. I need a woman who has the experience. If I marry somebody of their age, how do they control each other? Oh, the Prophet said, you have done well. It means when you are marrying, don't think of yourself alone. Think of your family. Think of the responsibilities you hold. And it will reflect in the choice of marriage. So, abkar, ordinarily, preferably, it's good for you to marry somebody that has not been, tested by anybody before, if they are still available, and I believe they are still available. This is one of the dangers of the society now. Young girls, they are, they are.
But as regards mathna, that's marrying more than one wife. Should that also be the basis that she must be a virgin?
No, it is only preferred, not a basis. Sometimes you marry a second, a third for certain reasons. Maybe the husband has thrown her out of the house and he has said, oh, you can never get a good husband like me. And if you're a good husband and the woman too is good, you can take it up. Can be a reason. Or the woman's husband has died. You know, you can help. And it will be a basis of blend of love and mercy for her. So the next thing we look at when you are making choice of woman is al-aql, intelligence. You know, they call it intelligence. They call it this intelligence. There is a book written on it by one of these scholars in the West that intelligence plays a very important role. And intelligence is of 5 types.
Okay.
Financial intelligence, you look at it.
All right.
Spiritual intelligence, you check her. Our social intelligence, you study it. What do I mean by social intelligence? Does she mix with people? Is she the type that will stay alone when you go for an outing? You expect her to interact with ladies like her, but yet she's like this. She stands aloof. If you know you cannot stomach such a person, don't go. It can create problem for you psychologically. Oh God, everybody is interacting, she's just standing alone. Financial intelligence. Does she know how to spend the little you have or you give her? You have to study it. And it's very important. Similarly, you have to study what you call social, I've talked about spiritual intelligence. Is she the type that is always wanting to be with Allah? Does she know how to manage the time to wake up at the right time? Does she know how to manage you as a husband if you are weak, as a wife if you are weak in terms of spirituality? Is she this praying type that prays for you while you're out there working? You have to study that. Another thing in your choice is what we call al-i'tirab. Make sure you don't marry somebody that is from your immediate family. It's not wrong, but it's good to marry from outside far. Because if you have certain diseases in your family, you continue to spread that disease. If you have certain characters in your family, because you are still married within the same family, that character still remains with you. But if you go out a bit further, Ijebu marries Egba, Egba marries, Hausa and the likes. So it's important. You have to consider that. And the last one, I think, is very important. Al-wadud wal-walud. Al-wadud al-walud. The person you love and that can, give birth to babies. Don't say, I don't mind. I just love her. She must be able to give birth. Because the Prophet said, he said we should marry. فَإِنِّي مُكَافِرٌ بِكُمْ عُمَمًا. Marry and give birth to children. I want to be proud of you on the day of judgment based on my population. Here the Prophet is not saying we should just give birth without training them. We must produce quality children, and there must be many. Nobody can give you the limit. Look at the northerners. See the number of votes we get from them.
Yes.
If everybody is bringing their vote, they will wait for Kano. They will wait for Jigawa. They will wait for Sokoto. Why? Because they will bring out the multitude.
But as we're training them en masse, we should be ready to also train them.
So it must go.
Important.
Yes, I've said it. It must go together. We don't want the quantity alone. We want to make quality out of the quantity. There must be a blend of the two Qs. Q for quality, Q for quantity. So you blend it. The way you do it, Islam has taught you. That is what we discussed the other time. Training our children. They are right.
Yeah.
So these are the 9 points you look out for when you are choosing a husband to be, a wife to be. And don't forget a dua. Supplicate to Allah to help you choose.
May Allah make that easy.
Amen.
All right, now let's look at the rights of the wives. What are their rights, especially on their husband?
Wow, the right of the wife are many, but not up to that of the men. And there are reasons for that. Number one right is what the Quran has said categorically, and that is al-mahar, the bride price. It's our first right. Give me my thing. Allah says in the Quran, وَآتُوهُنَّ أُجُورَهُنَّ. Give them their bride price. It should come out from her mouth, from her mind, from her thought. Nobody should dictate it to her. We have Bamoto. Take a land in Lekki. No, it should come out from her frivolation. And nobody should share it with her. It's different from what the Yorubas will put issue, this and that. That one is for the family. Our own, nobody can share except if she give she gives out of it, and you accept it, with all joy, depending on the quantity. If you give it small, don't say, "Oh, take care of you." It should be from her heart. Now,
All right, on that now, on the mar, can a lady decide, I don't want money or something of monetary value. I want probably promises. I want oath from my spouse. Is that acceptable?
Sometimes some of this bride price can be abstract and it can be material things. There's no problem there. Abstract in the sense that read Quran, Surah to Yasin.
Okay.
I'm okay with it. Yasin, it reads and that's all. And sometimes it can be physical things, house, this and that. But on oath, scholars have argued on it. I swear that I will not marry a woman after you. If you are okay, if you are said, but you have put yourself in tight corner as a husband. Sheikh Imran Eleha said to me one time that he went to conduct a nikah. And at that place, he was almost rounding off. Just, a wambi. This thing you want to say, this ring you are giving, doesn't mean it's a oath that this man will not marry. They started looking at each other on the high table. Because it means, that was I thought, they gave them a break. We are going to think about it. Then they came back. The father said, "Laye, it is not intended for that." It's not intended for that. And at the end of the day, the intention changed at the venue of nikah. So it's a tight corner. It's dangerous for the man. And even the woman too. It might be dangerous to go on oath. And there's danger if one or two things happen that is beyond your human ability to control.
All right.
So that's number one right of the woman, to take a bride price. Allah said, وَآتُوا النِّسَاءَ صَدُقَاتِهِنَّ نِحْلَةً. Give women their sadaqat, their price. Nihla, let them enjoy it. It's from their free volition. Number two.
Okay, let's invite our callers to be a part of the show. You can make your contributions or ask your questions. All you need to do is call the number on your screen to ask the Ustaz any question. And the topic is the right of the wives. What are their rights on their husband? And what should the husband watch out for when dealing with them? Ustaz, back to the rights. So you're on right number 2.
An-nafaqa. An-nafaqa means to spend on you. Your husband must spend on you, irrespective of the amount you take monthly at your place of work. Take 2 million, doesn't concern it. Take 1 million, he must spend on you. Allah Ta'ala has told him in the Quran, وَلِلْ مَوْلُودِ لَهُ, for the person who has received a newborn. Rizquhunna, the mother and the child, what they would take, what they would need, their provision is on you. Wa kiswatuhunna, and their clothes that they wear. In Islam, it's compulsory on you to buy cloth for your wife at least twice in a year. A cloth that will fit the heat period and a cloth that will fit the cold season. At least, it can be more than that, but at least. So it's important, you must know that as a husband. And it's your right. Allah has told us about that in the Quran, that we must take care of them. The third one is a second. A right to an abode over her head. A roof should be over her head, whether rented or built for her or whatever. There's right. She must not go ahead to marry you, not until when you have provided the place she will hide her head, because you took her not from under the bridge. You took her not in the market. You took her from her family. They have prepared a place she will stay until you came in. And that's what Allah said in the Quran. Allah says, "Askinuhunna min haythu sakantum." Put them where you are staying. Stay together with them.
Okay, let's quickly take Yisal from Ibafu. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum, Yisal.
Walaikum salam.
I need you to be more audible. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
All right, let's have your question.
Did I pick a number?
You need to be more audible so we can hear you. All right, Isao, you can try calling back. Please, when you call in, make sure you're audible enough so we can get the question and give you the appropriate response. And don't forget, you can also contribute to this segment. All you need to do is call in and ask the Ustaz any question.
So number 5 right is husnul ashra. That is to relate with them very well. Excellent interaction. Excellent relationship between you and your wife. Allah says, وَعَاشِرُهُنَّ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ. Relate with them in the best of manners. Manners of speech, manners of gesture, manners of making requests from them, actions. In fact, the wives of the Prophet ﷺ used to say that their husband was the best husband. He will help them at home. Even coming to that, he said, khayrukum. Even the Prophet himself said, khayrukum, the best of you. Khayrukum li ahli is the one that is the best to his family. Wa ana khayrukum li ahli. And from that, I am the best to my own family. So you relate with them very well. You know, the way you talk to them, the way you correct them when they make mistakes. You don't talk to them as if they are slaves. You don't talk to them as if they are staff that you like a boss. No, you talk to them as a partner. You are partners, not boss staff relationship. No, not leader-follower relationship. No, you are partners. Allah has only made the husband to be the leader of the relationship because there must always be a leader.
Yes.
So in essence, Allah has given men that responsibility of being the leader of the family because Allah said in the Quran, Ar-Rijal, men, Qawwamuna ala nisa, they are the maintainers of women. So that's important.
All right, let's quickly take Sulaiman from Agbara. Assalamu alaikum. All right, let's have your contribution.
Yes, I have a question for staff.
I need you to speak up, Sulaiman. I can hardly hear you.
Yes, I have a question for staff.
Okay, you still need to be more audible.
Yes, I have a question for the staff.
You have a question, all right.
Yes. It's right is some of our Muslim brothers, they have to kill women for...
We still can't hear you.
Is it right?
We still can't hear you, Sulaiman. So probably you can try calling us back. Okay, we can hear you now.
Yeah, is it right somebody will put women for house? They don't pay the bread price.
Please, can you take your question again from the top?
Is it right somebody will put woman as a Muslim for house? They don't pay bread price. Just keep the woman for house. They don't pay bread price as a wife.
Without paying bride price?
Without paying bride price.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much.
Wow, it's dangerous. Except if there's an agreement between you that I don't have it now. In the next 3 years, if Allah has not taken my life, I'm going to do that thing for you. In case you now lose your life or Allah takes you before that time, before they distribute your property to those who can inherit you, they will settle her first. If it deserves that they sell something, your property, to achieve what you have promised her, they will do it. And if they sell that thing and nothing remains for distribution, that's the end. Because the Prophet said, Man tazawwaja bi maharin wala yanwi qada'ahu. Whosoever marries with the agreement of paying a bride price and he doesn't intend to do it, he will be raised as a fornicator on the day of judgment.
Allah Akbar, subhanallah.
If you promise a woman, I will give you this as your bride price, and you don't intend to give her rather, and you die, on the day of judgment, you'll be in the row of those who have committed zina in this world.
May Allah not make that a passion. Let's quickly take Shegun from Amuwo. Salamu alaikum, Shegun.
Yeah, good morning.
Okay, good morning, Shegun. How are you doing this morning?
Yeah, fine, thank you.
All right, let's have your question.
I have a question to ask the gentleman. In a situation whereby the wife earns money, as in salary, more than the husband, and the house where they stay is the woman that is making the payment for the house rent. Is it possible for the man to stay with her, or they move out to a place whereby he will be able to afford to make payment? That is one. Then the second thing, I don't know, is it possible for a Muslim, Christian, getting married to another party? What I mean by that is a Muslim woman marrying a Christian man.
Okay.
Is it possible?
Okay, well, we'll respond to that. So your first question, a woman, Allah has blessed her. She has enough fund, but the husband is not as, wealthy as she is. Can the man stay in the house where the woman pays the rent?
Yes.
Or the man should go for an apartment where he can afford and the woman will come? There's this ego with men. I am the leader of the house. And that ego will always direct man to their position of decision. It affects them in their decision. Because women by nature, too, they cannot stomach funding or financing the family when by nature they know it's not their role. And by religion, religion has not given them the assignment to do. So they will complain later. The man will only be wise to do that by saying, this is what I can afford. Will you be ready to, stay by me? Oh, my husband, don't worry. I have always been a good wife to you. I will support what you have. Let's have a better apartment.
Okay.
So it depends. A common understanding should come between the two of them.
Yes, because I wanted to say that does Islam actually, is there anywhere in the Quran or the Hadith that it negates a man staying with a woman in the house a woman is paying for? Is there any, clear
the basic
ruling on it?
I've quoted the basic verse where Allah said, "Askinuhunna." House them. Min haythu sakantum, where you two are staying. Min wujidikum, within the confines of your ability. So keep the woman where you are staying. Don't keep her separate from where you are staying. It means if you give her an apartment, you must be able to stay there with her. You are responsible for it. The ayah quoted in Surah Al-Baqarah, "Walil walidat rizkunhunna wa kiswatuhunna." You are responsible for it. Even let her take 10 million. However, on a compassionate level, she can say, because I have this, I am dedicating this to the finances of this family out of what I have. And if she says no, the scholars are different over it. Some scholars said the moment a woman steps out of her husband's house, of an husband's house to say, I have a skill, I have a knowledge, I want to use it somewhere so that I get money, then a third of the expenses of the family is on her. But if she's staying totally in her husband's house, taking care of the children alone, full housewife, every responsibility is on the man. This is an opinion from a group of scholars, contemporary scholars. The moment she steps out as a teacher, she steps out as a newscaster, she steps out as an engineer, she steps out as a trader, a third of the total expenses of the family, she is responsible. Why? They use the verse in Surah Nisa that men will take 2 of what women are doing.
All right, now let's go to the second question,
Now,
which is, can a Muslim woman marry outside the faith?
Islam does not accept it at all, because Islam is trying to be jealous. It wants to be parsimonious. It wants to be careful, because a woman, as far as Islam is concerned, a nation. The moment a nation, quote and unquote, in Islam goes out, we are losing everything. So Islam is trying to be very careful to guard anything that will make it lose any of its member. So one of the ways Islam considers as a way of losing a member is to give a woman in marriage out to somebody that is not of her faith. Number 2, Islam believes it's dangerous to her faith, because the woman can say, it is my own style that you follow in this house. I am the husband of the house. And she has no option. She'll submit. Don't forget, yesterday we said this first right of the husband is obedience.
Obedience, yes.
So she will fall there.
All right, Ustaz, now based on the abode, we have to wrap it up quickly with this. Now, talking about taking your wife to where you stay, living with your wife, what are some cultures that would tell you that as a man, even when you have the wherewithal to get your wife a place to stay, they will still say she has to live with his family? That is, they have to live together with the parents of the husband, the family of the husband. The wife has to live with them, even when the man has the finances to get an apartment of his own.
That one is just custom. and it has no basis in Islam as an obligation. But if the husband and wife too can find a place to manage with them without causing any commotion with the extended family, there's no problem.
All right.
But if they cannot, they should pull out and make their own family.
All right, Ustaz, thank you very much. May Allah continue to be with you. That's all we can take on the Ramadan talk this morning. We move on to the Ramadan quiz, where you get the opportunity to show off your knowledge of the deen. And while you're at it, you can also win gift items. We have gift items called TVC Communications. We have the scarves, the hijabs. We also have the prayer book, Koti Ansarudin Mission, Lagos State Council. We have copies of the Quran, Koti Ansarudin Mission, Lagos State Council. Not to forget the kaftan and the caps for the brothers, Koti TVC Communications. We also have the abaya for the sisters, Koti TVC Communications, the prayer mat, Koti TVC Communications, and the tesbih, Koti TVC Communications. Now let's go on a quick break. Don't go anywhere.
Month has come. Let's read Quran for Ramadan.
Alhamdulillah, 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 Rabbil Alameen. It's the Ramadan Kareem on TVC Communications, and we're on to the Ramadan quiz segment. All you need to do is call the number on your screen, and then you show off your knowledge of the Islam. This is the opportunity for you to show off your knowledge of Islam. Call in one question. So many gift items to be won. We have gift items called TVC Communications. We have the hijab, the scarves. We have the prayer book, Koti Ansarudin Mission, Lagos State Council. We have the kaftan for the brothers, Koti Ansarudin Mission. Koti TVC Communications, rather. And we also have the abaya for the sisters, Koti TVC Communications. Not to forget, copies of the Quran, Koti Ansarudin Mission, Lagos State Council. So call in and answer one question. And don't forget, you can also contribute to this segment by bringing your gift items to 1 Continental Way of CMD Road, Ikosi, K2, Lagos. And it's going down live today right here at the TVC premises. It's the 2nd edition of the TVC Communications Ramadan lecture, and we're expecting you here today from 10 a.m. to about 2 p.m. And don't forget, the focus for this year's Ramadan lecture is how Islam can help in curbing global insecurity in Nigeria, and the position of Islam on the Yahoo Plus trend also in Nigeria. And speaking at the event, we have the National Missioner Ansarudin Society of Nigeria, Sheikh Abdurrahman Ahmad. We also have Sheikh Tajuddin Muhammad Rabiu Enyolong. We also have Sheikh Tawhid Al-Iyamoye Tausat and Sheikh Sulaiman Adeyemi Yusuf Adewuyi. That's the Mudir Ibadullah Islamic Center. And we have the chairpersons of the event, the Right Honorable Mudashir Abasa, that's the Speaker, Lagos State House of Assembly, and also the Deputy Governor of Lagos State, Alhaja Idiat Oluroti Adebule. We're expecting you right here today at the TVC premises. Ustaz, it's going to be fun. That's all I know. It's going to be fun. It's going to be packed. A lot of people would leave here today and feel fulfilled.
Men of timber and caliber will be coming down here to, felicitate with us and to make us feel the atmosphere of Ramadan with the best of spirituality coming from men of God talking to us, inshallah.
Yes, inshallah. It's today, the 2nd edition of the TVC Communications Annual Ramadan lecture. And don't forget, it's a Ramadan quiz segment also. Test your knowledge of the deen. Call in to answer one question. And you can also bring your gift items to 1 Continental Way of CMD Road, Ikosi, K2, Lagos. We're calling on Islamic organizations, individuals who have the wherewithal to sponsor this segment. Please and please bring your gift items to 1 Continental Way of CMD Road, Ikosi, K2, Lagos. Ustaz, I remember when we used to have the foodstuffs, the packed foodstuffs, the garis, the beans.
I can remember Ijelilawa.
Yes, of course. The beverages, the semovita. So we're hoping we see more of that this year. So all you just need to do is bring your gift items to 1 Continental Way of CMD Road, Ikosi, K2, Lagos. And you have your names mentioned on the program for people to know what you do. So come with your gift items to 1 Continental Way of CMD Road, Ikosi, K2, Lagos. And don't forget, the 2nd edition of the annual Ramadan lecture is happening today right here at the TVC Communications premises. We're expecting to see you. So when you're calling in today, be ready to tell me if you're coming or not, because we want to know and we're ready to have you right here. Ustaz, I can't wait to see a lot of people. Last year, I met a lot of people, and it was heartwarming when people came to me saying, "Oh, Rukoya, I really enjoyed the program. I enjoyed this aspect of the program." I like the feedback we got. It was positive, and I hope we get more of that from people who are going to come in today. Inshallah, I hope we do get more of that.
You know, we get a lot of attention from the audience out there because of the stuff. The people that come to discuss issues with us on certain platforms and the talk show here too. You know, sometimes I get people to say that I like this topic you are treating now.
Hello.
Like the issue of the family.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
Ramadan Kareem.
Allahu akram.
So, are you coming for the second edition of TVC?
Inshallah.
Inshallah. I hope to see you there.
Inshallah.
All right, please recite Surat al-Masad.
Surah Al-Masad. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Tabbat yada abi lahabin wa tabba. Ma agna anhu maluhu wa ma kasab. Sayasla naran zata lahab. وامرأته حمالة الحطب في جيدها حبل من مسد.
Okay, can you take the first verse again?
The 5 verse.
Yes, the first verse.
في جيدها.
The first one, the very first verse.
تبت يدا أبي لهب وتب.
Okay, now you've corrected yourself because initially you got it wrong. You made an error there, but you corrected yourself the second time.
Okay.
So yes, you got the recitation correctly. And for that, I'll give you a copy of the Quran, Koti and Saturday Mission, Lagos State Council. And to add to that, I'll add a Tasbih, Koti TVC Communications to that. Okay? Thank you very much for calling in. Thank you so much for calling in. You can also be the beneficiary of any of the gift items we have here. All you need to do is call the number on your screen. We have gift items called TVC Communications. We have the hijab, we have the scarves, we have the abayas for the sisters, we have the kaftan for the brothers, and also the caps for the brothers. And not to forget the prayer book, Koti and Saturday Mission, Lagos State Chapter, Council rather. And we also have the copies of the Quran, Koti and Saturday Mission, Lagos State Council. And we have the prayer mat, Koti TVC Communications, and the Tasbih, Koti TVC Communications. So all you need to do is call the number on your screen. And today is the day we've been waiting for. The second edition of the TVC Communications Ramadan lecture is going down today. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Ramadan Kareem.
Wa ala akram.
All right. What's your name?
My name is Ibrahim, calling from Surulere.
Ismail.
Ibrahim.
Ibrahim from Surulere, mashallah. Pick a number.
Number 4.
Which surah is the name of one of the holy wars? Which surah is the name of one of the holy wars?
One of the
holy wars, one of the wars.
War.
Yes. There's a surah titled after it, after one of them.
Okay, I should mention one of the holy war.
No. There's a surah that is titled after one of the holy wars. What surah is that surah?
I think it's Surah to
Okay, Surah to
Fil.
Surah to Fil. Final answer.
Yes.
Okay, but I don't know wherever, I don't know. I've never heard that we had a holy war called Surah to Fil itself. I've never heard of that. So that's the wrong answer. Yes, I've never heard it before. A war called Fil. I think that's the what's it called, expo now to the question for saying holy war. So I think what should have gone through his mind is what are the wars that were fought in Islam? Then we can now say, okay, this surah was named after this war. You understand? So that was the wrong answer to the question. Well, we still have gift items here for you. Gift items called TVC Communications. We have the hijab, the scarves, and we also have gift items called Ansarudin Mission, Lagos State Council. We have the prayer book. We have copies of the Quran. We have the Roman transliteration of the Quran, and we have the kaftan for the brothers called TVC Communications, caps. Also, we have Tespi, called TVC Communications, and prayer mat, called TVC Communications. And we're still expecting gift items from you out there. If you have the wherewithal, please bring your gift items to One Continental Way of CMD Road, Ikosi, K2, Lagos. Plot of land, bag of rice, clothes, everything you can think of. Salamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Ramadan Kareem.
Allahu Akbar.
What's your name?
My name is Muhammad Kamil.
Okay, Muhammad Khalid. All right. Please recite Suratul Ma'un.
Suratul
Ma'un.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أرأيت الذي يكذب بالدين فذلك الذي يده اليتيم ولا يهد على طعام المسكين فويل للمصلين الذين هم عن صلاتهم ساهون الذين هم يراءون ويمنعون الماعون.
MashaAllah, Ustaz.
He's trying his best.
Are you still reciting? Okay, that's correct. That's correct. That's correct recitation. And for that recitation, that's the correct recitation. And for that, I'll give you a copy of the Quran. Koti and Saradin Mission, Lagos State Council. And I'll also give you a prayer book. Koti and Saradin Mission, Lagos State Council. And
how do I get it, please? Because I'm not residing in Lagos.
Okay, do you have anyone in Lagos that can get it on your behalf?
Yeah, we have someone in Lagos.
Okay, so what you do is you give us the name of the person that will get it on your behalf, okay? I need you to turn down the volume of your TV set.
Okay.
So you need to give us the name. After this, you just give us the name of the person that will be picking it up for you, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you very much. And to add to that, I'll give you a test because TVC Communications. Thank you so much for calling. And that could also be you. All you need to do is dial the number on your screen. And don't forget, the second edition of the TVC Communications Annual Ramadan Lecture is happening today right here at the TVC Communications premises, One Continental Way of CMD Road, Ikosi, K2, Lagos, and it's starting 10 a.m. We hope to see you here. And the focus is how Islam can help in curbing global insecurity, Nigeria in particular, and position of Islam on the Yahoo Plus trend in Nigeria. Speaking at the event, we have the National Missioner Ansarudin Society of Nigeria, Sheikh Abdurrahman Ahmed. We also have Sheikh Tajuddin Muhammad Robiu Eniolo. We have Sheikh Tawhid Aliyamo Ye Tausat. And we have Sheikh Sulaiman Adeyemi Yusuf Adewi, the Mudir Ibadullah Islamic Society of Nigeria, Islamic Center rather. So all you need to do today is just come to TVC Communications. I'm hoping to see you here today. May Allah reward us for it. And it's going to be a rewarding experience because we're going to listen to lectures. We're going to also hear the Quran recitation. Last year we had lots of that. We even had spoken word last year. So we're hoping to have that also this year and many more interesting and enlightening events.
And perhaps those who have gifts to give us for others to benefit from, they can bring it along as they come to attend the program.
Yes, you can bring your gifts while you come for the annual Ramadan lecture today. Bring it to One Continental Way of CMD Road, Ikosi, K2, Lagos. It's still the Ramadan quiz segment and you can be a part of it by calling the number on your screen. We have gift items called TVC Communications. We have the kaftan, we have the caps, we have hijab for the sisters, we have a abaya for the sisters. We also have scarves for the sisters. Sisters, no sisters called in today. So sisters, if you're watching right now, do ensure to call in. And we also have copies of the Quran, Qadsi Ansarudeen Mission, Lagos State Council, and the prayer book, Qadsi Ansarudeen Mission, Lagos State Council, and the Roman transliteration of the Holy Quran, Qadsi Ansarudeen Mission, Lagos State Council.
Hello.
And okay, Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. Hello.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Ramadan Kareem.
Allahu Akbar.
Can you turn down the volume of your TV set?
Okay.
So are we going to see you at TVC Communications today?
I'm here, Ruma.
Are you coming for the Ramadan lecture today?
Yes.
No, why?
Hello.
Are you there? Why won't you be coming for the lecture today?
I know this for Lagos State. I didn't know just.
You?
Niger State.
I didn't just say. I don't know.
Oh, I see, mashallah, I see. All right, please recite Surah Al-Zalzala.
Hello.
Please recite Surah Al-Zalzala.
Kausara.
Yes.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alam tara kayfa fa'ala rabbuka. Fa'ala rabbuka. Fi sabri fil. Alam yajid down. وأرسل عليهم سرابيلا ترمي من جارة السجل فجعل له كسوف مأكول.
Okay, first, wrong recitation. I didn't ask you to recite that chapter of the Quran. That was not the chapter I asked you to recite first. No, I'm not giving you another opportunity. Because secondly, you did not even recite that surah you recited. You didn't recite it properly at all. So I'm not giving you another opportunity. Do your research, find out that chapter, learn how to read it, and then try calling back again, okay? Thank you very much for joining us. And you can still be a part of this segment by calling the number on your screen. We have gift items, Qadsi TVC Communications. We have gift items, Qadsi Ansarudeen Mission, Lagos State Council. We have the prayer book. We have the copies of the Quran, Qadsi Ansarudeen Mission, Lagos State Council. We have the Roman transliteration of the Holy Quran, Qadsi Ansarudeen Mission, Lagos State Council. And we also have the kaftan, Qadsi TVC Communications, the hijab, the scarves for the sisters, Qadsi TVC Communications, the abaya, Qadsi TVC Communications. And we have the tesbih, Qadsi TVC Communications, and caps, Qadsi TVC Communications. So just call in to be a part of this segment. And don't forget, you can also contribute to this segment. Bring your gift items to 1 Continental Way off CMD Road, Ikosi, Ketu, Lagos. Ustaz, we've been talking about the gifts, but I don't want to say people are not forthcoming. We hope they will be forthcoming soon, inshallah.
And I think our guest today will be, magnanimous enough to bring something for us, especially those on the platform. By the time they see that we don't have much, they will come.
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. What's your name? What's your name? Are you there?
Walaikum salam.
What's your name?
Ramla Balogun.
Oh, Ramla, please. I can hear a lot of people talking there. Can we all just...
Ramla Balogun.
Yes, Ramla, I can hear you. But I need your mom and dad, everyone to let you be.
Ramla Balogun.
Okay, Ramla, I got your name. Ramla, please recite Surah Duha.
I cannot hear you.
Please recite Surah Duha.
Surah to what?
Duha.
not yet.
Okay, Ramla, this is the last time I'm going to mention the surah. So recite Surah to Duha.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والضحى والليل إذا سجى ما ودعك ربك وما قلى وللآخرة خير لك يؤتيك ربك فترضى ألم يجدك يتيما فآوى ووجدك ضالا فهدى ووجدك عائلا فأغنى فأما اليتيم فلا تقهر.
Oh, wow. Ramla, you can try calling back. But even the recitation had K-leg at some point. There was a verse she was reciting and she just went off that verse.
I want to believe it's network, and I think the pace at which she's going shows she's confident of what she's reading.
Yes,
with all the tajweed.
Yes, Ustaz. But that doesn't still rule out the fact that she lost it in, there's a verse that she didn't recite till the end. But Ramla, you can try calling back and then probably you'll just be able to recite it till the end. Don't forget, you can still be a part of the segments. We have gift items courtesy TVC Communications, gift items courtesy Ansarudin Mission, Lagos State Council, and the second edition of the TVC Communications annual Ramadan lecture is happening today at the TVC premises, 1 Continental Way of CMD Road, Ikosi, K2, Lagos, from 10 a.m. And we have lots of mighty people who will be speaking at the event today, inshallah. We have the National Missioner Ansarudin Society of Nigeria, Sheikh Abdurrahman Ahmad, and we also have Sheikh Tajuddin Muhammad Rabiu Enyolong, and we have Sheikh Tawhid Al-Iyamoye, Tausat, and Sheikh Sulaiman Adeyemi Yusuf Adewi. That's the Mudir Ibadullah Islamic Center. And the chairpersons of the event, we have the Deputy Governor Lagos State, that's Alaja Idiat Oluroti Adebule, and the Speaker Lagos State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Mudashiru Obasa. So we're expecting you to be here today from 10 a.m. right here at TVC Communications, 1 Continental Way of CMD Road, Ikosi, K2, Lagos. Expect a fun-filled, fun-packed, Iman-packed program today because it's going to be Iman-packed, really. Inshallah. Inshallah. Don't forget to steal the Ramadan quiz segment and you can be a part of it. And we're still expecting gift items from you watching me on the program right now. Please come with your gift items to 1 Continental Way of CMD Road, Ikosi, K2, Lagos. You might be selling some people might just be selling chin-chin. I can remember there was a year somebody reached out to me. She sells chin-chin. And she was like, I want to package it and give it out to people. So I want to bring it to TVC Communications. So you might think it's nothing, it's small. But what you're calling small is big in the sight of some people. So bring your gift items to 1 Continental Way of CMD Road, Ikosi, K2, Lagos. It's still the Ramadan quiz segment. Assalamu alaikum. Okay, no one is there. But you can still be part of the segment. And don't forget, you can join this segment by calling the number on your screen. Ustaz, so far, what do you think about the performance of people who have been calling in on this segment?
It has not been too bad, but it can be better. And we need to tell our people that it's an opportunity for them to
re-strategize,
reinvigorate the potency in them with respect to the Quran. And Ramadan has come to tell you you have that potential to do it. So your ability to even call in, to recite 1, 2 verses wrongly or correctly shows there's that potency in you. So there's that potential in you that to do it better. So just keep on making effort and learning more about the Quran.
Keep making effort, keep learning. Well, this morning, that's all we can take this morning, inshallah. That's all we can take. Ustaz, thank you so much. And big ups to all the production team, led by the producer, Lukman Musa, also Chamberlain Oseni, Akin Raji, also Jamil Badmas, everyone working on the production. Thank you so much. And also for watching this show, thank you so much. Jazakallah khairan. May Almighty Allah continue to be with you and your families. And don't forget, so many tafsirs from different organizations are coming your way. So don't go anywhere till tomorrow, or should I say till 10 a.m. Yes, till 10 a.m. today, because I hope to see you right here at the TVC premises for the annual Ramadan lecture. I remain Rukoya. Bye-bye. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.